Hey everybody, Dana Gray here. I am checking in with you because I've had a lot of questions lately about forms, commissions, and this fall market. So let's get into it. Okay, so forms and commissions. What are we seeing? Well, it's been a big shakeup since August. Mid-August, we started using the buyer agreement forms, explicitly outlining what buyer's agents are going to charge and who's going to pay for it. So here's what I want to share with you. Business as usual for the most part. If you are a consumer and you're looking at homes, you're going to have to sign a form up front just to get a showing into that house. But this is great because guess what? Now you're going to know what your agent is going to charge for their fee, for their commission, and their compensation. After that, business as usual, you write the offers up as an agent and you submit on behalf of your client for the seller to pay those commissions like in previous markets. So here's where it gets a little different. We have seen in our market right now on the seller side a little bit of both the old and the new. So from the headlines, a lot of sellers thought, I'm not going to have to pay commissions. That's old. We're not going to do that anymore. But as a seller, it still behooves you to go ahead and offer compensation because those agents are bringing you those buyers. And at the end of the day, the buyer's the one really paying for it because they're funding the sale. So we can get into the weeds about that, but I want to give you these numbers. Okay, so we had 4 listings this month that went pending. And of those 4 listings, 2 had the buyer's agent write in a 2.5% compensation for the seller to pay. The other 2 wrote in 3%. So this is something that is a little different. Sometimes we're able to counter that out and the seller will whittle that down to something they are comfortable with and we'll move forward. Or sometimes the buyer's agent will not budge and say they want that 3%. Well, maybe the seller's only willing to contribute 2.5%. That buyer, a lot of times, is paying the difference. They're paying that 0.5% difference for their agent fee. So we're working this out. No 2 deals are alike, just like no 2 negotiations or no 2 people are alike. So have faith. You're getting to know everything up front before anybody has to agree to move forward. That's the benefit of these forms in this market. So about this market. Second half of what I wanted to share with you. We are seeing a couple things. One, we see more inventory right now, which is fantastic, but with more inventory, we always see longer days on market. And because of the natural lull in this season, we are seeing longer days on market in general. We're also seeing price reductions. So this is a pretty good time to get a deal if you're a buyer out there that's looking. If you are also a consumer that has to get a loan, the rates did go up a little bit, but free refinancing is what a lot of lenders are offering for the next year. So be sure to look into that. So here's the other thing I wanted to share with you. The elections are causing a lot of people to pull back from the market, and we're seeing some hesitation, some uncertainty, as I'm sure we can all understand. And after the elections are over, we are getting predictions of 12.5% increase in our market. Now, we might see that immediately in this fall season. We might see that late November, throughout December, maybe January as well. Or we might see that all in 2025. That's yet to be determined. But this is going to be an increase of a market here shortly to come. And what does that mean for you as a consumer? Well, if there's going to be an increase in activity, that usually means an increase in price. And right now, still a great time. So be sure to ask all the questions if you are wondering anything about what's going on and what it might look for you if you were to make a move this fall versus the spring. You want to have all the information up front. And remember, Gray Group's got you covered. So give us a call, shoot us a DM, let us know how we can help. We are always here. Take care. Have a great one.